Hey guys, I got with the picks. It is Monday, early morning. Hope you guys all had a safe and Merry Christmas. Enjoying times with your friend and family members. I know, I did, and I hope you all did also. The games, what is going on with these games? I mean, were we really on the wrong side in the Dolphins game? Like we were real 30 points at halftime, and we're on the wrong side. How many points the Rams put up? I'm pretty sure they put up more points today than they have in a total of 7 over their different games. Rams put a 50 spot up. Nickelodeon? Slime ball? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And somehow, even a late game, they wanted to do something there. What was crazy? Hell, it was 9-6 in the fourth quarter or something. I go to the bathroom, come back out at 16-16. I mean, we went 1-2 yesterday, where I felt, bare minimum, it should have been 2-1, but it wasn't. I got 2 games for us today. We got a college bowl game and we got the NFL game tonight. We got 6-6 New Mexico State playing 6-6 Bowling Green. Bowling Green's given 3.5. Total's 48.5. New Mexico State ended their season winning 5 out of their last 6. Yes, they beat Valparaiso in their last game. They beat them 65-3, which they should have beat them. But the game before that, they played a ranked Liberty team. New Mexico State was getting 24, and New Mexico State wins the game 49-14. That's a statement game and a statement win out of this New Mexico State team. The Aggies, New Mexico State, their strength, they are ranked number 14th in the country in pass defense. They give up 183 yards a game through the air. And if Bowling Green has a strength, which I wouldn't call it a strength at all, I don't think they have any strength on offense or defense, to be honest with you. But if they did have a strength and it had to be pulled out, it would be their passing, which they average 235 yards a game, which doesn't sound like it's going to mesh too good with New Mexico State's pass coverage. Bowling Green averages 235 through the air and 100 yards rushing on the ground. Their running game is putrid. But as soon as I say that and I tell you they're averaging 100 yards a game, what are they going to get, 360 in this game somehow? It's getting crazy. It really is. Bowling Green's averaging 23 points a game, and they're giving up 33 points a game. New Mexico State, they average 26 points a game, and they give up 24 points a game. Bowling Green ended their season scoring 17 or fewer points in 5 out of their last 7 games. New Mexico State ended their season 5-1 against the spread in their last 6, while Bowling Green ended 1-3 against the spread in their last 4. Now, New Mexico State's conference and Bowling Green conference, okay. New Mexico State plays a weaker conference. But is it really that much weaker than the MAC? I don't think so. In this particular game, no. The MAC will not be represented real well in this game. And I'll be honest with you, they're giving Bowling Green, they're giving them the advantage because of what conference they play in. And if you go back and look at the teams they beat, I mean, if you just go back and you look at it like just off surface, they beat Toledo. But they don't tell you that their starting quarterback Finn didn't play and 5 other people didn't play because they already clinched and went to the MAC championship. Like, they don't tell you that. The games that they won, you got to see for yourself. This is what I'm saying. I think the line's wrong. I think the line is wrong. I get New Mexico State playing a little weaker conference, but they definitely have the signature win out of these two. The win over Liberty was huge. New Mexico State does enough to get the cover and possibly win this game. I'm gonna take New Mexico State plus the points, and I'm also gonna take them on the money line. Obviously, you know what our first pick is. Take New Mexico State plus 3.5 points. Second game we're going to is the Monday night primetime game where we got the 8-6 Chargers going to the 4-9-1 Colts. Chargers given 4, total at 45.5. Colts up 33-0 in the third quarter and lose to the Vikings. That should be enough said. Now they bench Matt Ryan. You should have sat Matt Ryan down a while ago. Benching him for Nick Foles. Front office is saying, damn, they were right and we were wrong. Jeff Saturday, he might as well lace him up and play for him tonight. He really should. Maybe he should just play quarterback. Because his coaching ain't going to catch. I mean, his coaching ain't going to last a whole long time if he's just loss after loss after loss after loss after loss, and losses out after like the last loss, which is like a knockout blow. You take away Jonathan Taylor and Zach Moss and Dexter Jackson's at running back. And I don't mind that combo at all. I really don't. A defense that is the laughing stock of the league, just a mess. The Colts, that is. And now on primetime, so the world can see the second chapter of last week and Jeff Saturday, somewhere praying that we can get through this with nobody getting hurt, and the game looked good on screen, and we look competitive and all that good stuff. And for his sake, I'm hoping it is, because that's a lot of the script that I see going on. Where the Chargers are quietly 8-6. They've won their last 2. Herbert's averaging 340 yards passing in the last 2 games. Since Allen and Mike Williams got a game underneath their belt, a couple games back, and have been back, like fully been back. Man, are they good. Last 2 games, Mike Williams has 14 targets and 10 catches. Keenan Allen has 23 targets and 20 catches. And what that does the most is it takes a lot of pressure and stress off of Eckler, which makes the team flow even better. In the defense the last 2 weeks, I mean, they gave up 310 yards to the Titans. Titans only averaged 295 a game, but I mean, Chargers are giving up a lot more than that. In the game before that, they played against a Dolphin team that I don't know what the hell the Dolphins were only able to put up 235 yards on the Chargers. Made the Chargers defense look like night and day. Especially compared to what they were doing. But there's always a but. It's like after but, then what? It's still the Chargers. And if history proves us right, they they find a way to mess things up. They find a way to not be able to get out from their own shadow. And I'm not saying that the Chargers lose. I'm saying that the Chargers put up points. And Indy is playing to hopefully make Saturday look better than he did last week. I mean, they put up 33 points last week, pretty much in the first half. And that was on the road. And Nick Foles he's more mobile. He's definitely more mobile. Can definitely put the Colts in spaces where they can capitalize and get points. I mean, Nick Foles ain't a bad quarterback. He's probably one of the top backups in the NFL. And the way this Colts team has gone for, I'm surprised it took this long. I really am. And I don't mind Moss and Dexter either. I mean, I'm sorry, Moss and Jackson, Dexter Jackson, and especially Jackson. I mean, he can 100% be reliable of a running back coming out of the backfield and catching balls. I mean, 6 weeks ago, the guy had 10 receptions when he filled in for Jonathan Taylor. I mean, they have a duo that can do some damage. I mean, the Chargers still give up close to 5.5 yards a rush. They're second in the NFL. The only team that's worse than is Houston. So what I see here, I see this game being a lot more competitive than anyone thinks it's going to be. And I see this number going over the total. Our pick here is we're taking Chargers, Colts over 45.5. Recap real quick. We are taking New Mexico State plus 3.5. And we are taking the Chargers, Colts over 45.5. Guys, I want to thank you for everything. The kind words that you shared with me and my family and my loved ones on this holiday weekend was more than greatly appreciated. I mean that. I mean that. Thank you guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed yourself as much as I did. You guys keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna pull out the whip and hit the horse a little bit harder today and see what happens. You already know what I'm going to do until I get back with you guys. I'm going to get back to getting this cash.